तस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपं कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरुन् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथानुकन्तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च हे कृष्ण सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकान्त राधाकान्त नमोस्तुते काञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्यश्च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमः ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणि निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देश चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे.
So again, thank you very much for inviting us to your very wonderful yatra, big temple. So we are understanding from this verse that how in the Bhagavad Gita Krishna also said, what did he say in the Bhagavad Gita? Yes. So he says, you see, okay?
परित्राणाय साधूनां विनाशाय च दुष्कृतां धर्म संस्थापनार्थाय संभवामि युगे युगे. To deliver the pious and to annihilate the miscreants, as to re-establish the principles of religion, I myself appear millennium after millennium.
So here you see he came to deliver. Actually he came to deliver the devotees. That's first. And in the process of delivering the devotee, there has to be annihilating of the non-devotee, the demon. And the third thing it does is also what? Re-establish dharma. So he has three purposes he does. You understand? So the Lord's activities are actually called Leela. They call? They're not like us. Ours is not Leela. What is the difference between Him, Lord, and us? Ours is what? Leela also. No, your Leela. What is ours? Ours is karmic action. Karmana deviga. We are put into the cycle of karma by the higher. See, so there's two different. The Lord comes because of his 10, 33, 36. So the Lord's activities are not the same. He comes to what? Deliver. Pastimes. His pastimes are,
When the Lord assumes a human-like body to show mercy to his devotees, he engages in such pastimes as to attract those who hear about them to become dedicated to him.
See this point here? So the purpose of him doing all this pastime is to attract. Because the Maya, the conditioned soul, is now attracted to Maya. The moment that conditioned soul is covered by Maya, then you see, you go to the verse I showed that day to you. What? Love?
CC 6.154.
Good, huh? You remember. So here, you see, you understand? You understand? Good. I said here, you see, can you read this?
The internal potency of the Supreme Lord Vishnu is spiritual, verified by the Shastras. There is another spiritual potency known as Kshetrajna or the living entity. The third potency, which is known as nescience, makes the living entity godless and fills him with fruitive activity.
See this point here? The living entity, when he is covered by Maya, he makes him what? Godless, and make him work like an ash. Two things. You understand? So in order to come out of this godless situation and to take him out of this karmic reaction, the only thing he has to do is to hear about the... So unless he gets attracted, how he can hear? Then that's why the Lord says, I do this pastime to deliver them. Why? Because they must get attracted to hearing about me. Again, 11, 1, 6, 7. Please take note of all these verses, hello. Because these are all references. 11, 1, 6, 7. 11, 1, 6, 7 with tags. Yeah. Can you read this?
The Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna, is the reservoir of all beauty. All beautiful things emanate from him, and his personal form is so attractive that it steals the eyes away from all the objects, which then seem devoid of beauty in comparison to him. When Lord Krishna was on the earth, he attracted the eyes of all people. When Krishna spoke, his voice attracted the minds of all who remembered them. By seeing the footsteps of Lord Krishna, people became attracted to him, and thus they wanted to offer their bodily activities to the Lord as his followers. In this way, Krishna very easily spread his glories, which are sung throughout the world by the most sublime and essential Vedic verses. Lord Krishna considered that simply by hearing and chanting those glories, conditioned souls born in the future would cross beyond the darkness of ignorance. Being satisfied with this arrangement, he left for his desired destination.
So you see here, right, this conditioned soul born in the future would cross beyond the darkness of ignorance by simply hearing about his... You understand this point here? So the Lord he comes to save what? Again the same point, 9:24:61.
To show causeless mercy to the devotees who take birth in the future in this age of Kali, the Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna acted in such a way that simply by remembering him, one would be freed from all the lamentation and unhappiness of material existence. In other words, he acted so that all future devotees, by accepting the instructions of Krishna consciousness stated in Bhagavad Gita, could be relieved from the pangs of material existence.
So that, yeah? You understand? He also said the same thing in the Bhagavad Gita. Where? In the Bhagavad Gita, he also says this thing. Where? Hello, Pandit Ji. Huh? Where? Where? Where is it in the Gita?
12, 11, 12, 10.
Huh?
12, 11, 12, 10. 12, 10, 12, 11. 12, 10. What is it?
Hello? Where in the Gita he said the same thing? Huh? Yeah? Take a.
One who knows the transcendental nature of my appearance and activities does not, upon leaving the body, take his birth again in this material world, but attains my eternal abode, O Arjuna.
Is that? So if you can know his transcendental activities, then, and that's why you come to do these pastimes. Understand? Just like the other religion, they say God is great, Allahu Akbar, correct? Yeah? But how great he is, you don't know. Do you know? You don't know. So unless God comes and does his pastime, how you know he is great? Correct? Just like now killing Kamsa. He was a formidable foe. You know. You know how many kind of a person he had, from what? Utana to what? Huh? Aristasura, last one he killed was who? Eh? Keshi demon. Oh, so many formidable. Correct? So powerful they were. And he himself, they all, if they are so powerful, why they should surrender to him? Unless he is also very powerful. Correct? Huh? And they was trying every day, Prabhupada said there would be some demon to come and kill him. That was how it was. And finally Krishna came and killed him. So these activities are what we say, very that's why Janma Karma Chami, it is not material activity. If it is a material activity, then no use, because I can talk about it, you can, but it doesn't have any effect. But when you talk about these transcendental activities of the Lord, then here in this verse, it gives us what? What? Liberation. We don't have to come back again. You understand? You may say, Prabhu, that's very nice. No, liberation, yeah, until I die, no. Now I got so many problems. What about that? Huh? Correct? 1:3:39.
Only by making such inquiries in this world can one be successful and perfectly cognizant. For such inquiries invoke transcendental ecstatic love unto the personality of Godhead, who is the proprietor of all the universes, and guarantees cent per cent immunity from the dreadful repetition of birth and death.
Can you go to the Sanskrit for me? No, not this verse. 1:3. Not this verse. And I got the 1:3:29. Not 39:29. You see the Sanskrit? Janmaguhyam bhagavato
Janmagohyam bhagavato
yad etat prayato naraha
Prayato naraha
Sayam pratakranam bhaktya
Sayam prata grunan bhaktya
Dukha gramat vimuchyate.
Karama vimuchyate.
Now you understand what the meaning of Dukha gramat? Huh? What? What?
From all miseries.
Sanskrit, of course, oh, yes, translate that. But in Sanskrit, dukkha means what?
Sorrow.
Gramat means what? What does gramat mean? Huh? The total house of misery. In Sanskrit, correct? Gramat means what? Graha means what? Usually say gramat means the whole village. You understand? So you see, just by, can you go to this?
Whoever carefully recites the mysterious appearances of the Lord with devotion in the morning and in the evening gets relief from all miseries of life.
See, just now we read that you can escape from, you go back to, when you remember the pastimes of the Lord, you will not come back again here, correct? But here he says that if you hear this pastime, you get relief from all miseries, house of miseries. That's why he said dukkha gramat. You understand? That's why knowing this, just now we read the verse, to help the conditioned soul, the Lord, especially in Kali Yuga, before Kali Yuga, He come to do this pastime. To give us what? Relief. That if you get attracted to this pastime, then you hear these things, wonderful activities, adbhutam. This one, activities are what? Adbhuta. Then we get relief from this effect of. Are you understanding this? Why the dog come here to do pastime? Why? Because a lot of free time. He's got a lot of free time there. You just come here and do this little killing and go back. Huh? You understand? It is actually these activities are meant to save us. Are you understanding this? Huh? You understanding? So this is why it is called Leela. Leela Purushottam. So when we understand this, and these are very wonderful activities that when we can, what do we say, relish them, hear them, and sing them in the morning and the evening, then all our problems is gone. This is why he does this. See, and you can see how he did it in such a way that he was a little boy and he killed his Kamsa. Right? After killing him, he dragged him on the ground. Why? Why? Why did he do that? To convince everybody, especially his parents, that this man is dead. You know? Because you know this verse, itiham. You know this verse, itiham? It is 10 canto, no? Can you bring the book, the sloka book here? Very fast to take the verse out. Itiham Brahmana Sukana Buddhya. You know that verse? Tiham. Okay, in this verse, you see, relevant to what Krishna did, you see. So many things are, this is references, you know. You follow? You took it out? Where you know? You got it out?
Yeah, got it.
Okay, leave it here. So, in this verse, Sukadeva Goswami is saying, where's the verse? He's not. Yeah. Itam satam brahma sukha nibhutya dasyam gatanam para daivitena maya shritanam nara dharakena sakam briju krita punya punyaha. I think this was all inside, You just take up this verse translation. Can you do that? 10, 12, 11. Just take up that verse only. Because it's all inside, it's all, 10, what is that? Srimad Bhagavatam. Here, okay, you see this?
No, this is from lecture.
Can you just, huh? Okay, take up Antilila 732. So why this verse is, you must understand, no? There's nobody others, huh? What the others doing? Taking prasadam. Cooking already. See now, neither those who are engaged in. Can you read, please?
Neither those who are engaged in self-realization, appreciating the Brahman effulgence of the Lord, nor those engaged in devotional service by accepting the Supreme Personality of Godhead as Master, nor those who are under the clutches of Maya, thinking the Lord as a living person, can understand that the exalted personalities of accumulating volumes of pious activities are now playing with the Lord in friendship as cowherd birds.
Can you just go back? Okay. Neither those who are engaged in self-realization, appreciating the Brahman effulgence of the Lord, nor those engaged in devotional service while accepting the Supreme Personality of God as Master, nor those who are under the clutches of Maya, thinking the Lord is an ordinary person. You see the different categories here. Correct? What category? One is the Brahmavadis. Correct? The other one is, thanks. The other one is the what? The other one is devotees, accepting the Lord as the Supreme Personality of God. And then the other one is some people who are thinking God is ordinary, is an ordinary person. You follow? So all this group of people were assembled in that arena. When he is killing, when he was there was an arena. He was in now? Yeah. Right? And who are the people in the arena? Who? Some what? Brahmavadis. Other one is devotees. And third one, they think he is an ordinary person. You follow? So all these kind of categories of people were there. So the Lord, when he killed Kamsa, he had to prove his what? Of course, he did not have to prove, but by his action, what? He established that he is the Supreme Personality of God. You understand? The Lord, by one action, does so many things. That is his specialty. You follow? You understand? So here you can see how he therefore killed Kamsa and then what? Track the body down to show everybody, hey, the Supreme Personality of, especially to his parents who were trying to hide him in Nanda Maharaj's place. That's why in the words it says we were all along trying to hide him. Right? Then Kamsa found out. Actually he found out because Narada told him. Narada wanted to quickly end the killing. So So he went and told, here this boy, he's hiding there in Mathura, under this house. Then he sent Akrura, brand new chariot, pick him up. Correct? Yes? Correct? Why? Because he wants to kill him now. Is it not? And Krishna came and he killed. So these people who are thinking that he is an ordinary person, right? Thinking that Lord, an ordinary person can understand that such an exalted personality, how he dies. You have to have a lot of punya to be with the Lord, no? That common sense. You just can't be with the Lord. It's like that. So you can see, just by this action, the Lord is proving to the Brahmavadi that I am that personality of Godhead. To the devotees, they get joy, right? And to the what? Huh?
People who think that the Lord is not a good person.
He proves that, look. So now, how to understand these things? Of course, the Lord did this pastime 5,000 years ago, correct? So how do we understand all these things? Huh? Huh? Where? That he said he only revealed to people he liked. How otherwise? You see the same thing, Janma Karma Cha Medivyam. This verse is also there in 11, 11, 20, 23, 24. Can you read it?
My dear Uddhava, narrations of my pastimes and qualities are all auspicious and purify the entire universe. A faithful person who constantly hears, glorifies, and remembers such transcendental activities, who through dramatic performances relives my pastimes, beginning with my appearance, and who takes full shelter of me, dedicating his religious, sensual, and occupational activities for my satisfaction, certainly obtains unflinching devotional service to me, the eternal personality of God.
It is the same as that verse, because that verse says you go back to Godhead. Here he says you get what? Devotion. Which means the same thing. Correct? Yeah? But very interesting point in this is the next verse. Have you ever read this part or not? Yeah? I showed before? I showed this one before? 11, 11, 25, which is very important. Can you read?
One who has obtained pure devotional service by association with my devotees always engages in worshipping me. Thus, he very easily goes to my abode, which is revealed by my pure devotees.
So all these activities of the Lord must be what? Revealed by what? You understand? In other words, yeah, so Krishna did the pastime. Why nobody care? Nobody know? What?
Because they are not connected to the pure devotee.
Yes. That is the what? Most important one. Just like now Prabhupada came, he wrote all these books, especially the Krishna book. Yes? That's why you knowing, I'm knowing, right? Is it not? Otherwise, how you will know? You are staying in India, you are born in India.
Still we don't know Krishna.
Huh? So see how it must be what? Revealed. You understand? Otherwise you cannot enter into the mystery. Right? So you see how you understand the Lord's activities, the pastime, they're so powerful, you can go back to Godhead, you get free from your miseries and so many things, yes? And so important, very attractive, correct? But this attraction cannot take place. That's why there's a word. I Vaishnava Mukam Girnam. You cannot hear all these things from the non-devotee. From what? Only a pure. And we say a pure devotee means includes category of people who are against Prabhupada. All those characters who have disobeyed Prabhupada, if you hear them, it's as good as hearing from a non-devotee. You understand? Anyway, they cannot reveal also. Because conditioned soul cannot reveal. Can conditioned soul reveal the pastimes of Lord? It says just now, only what? Pure devotee. You understand? So these guys are very smart. No, you read Prabhupada. See how clever they are? Huh? They know they cannot do. No, you read Prabhupada. We are Diksha, he is Shiksha. Nonsense. Cheating. And Prabhupada said very clearly, nobody is qualified. Nobody is? Period. Finish. You understand? You understand that? Hello? Are you understand? What? Give. Huh? What? You're going to what? Give. Some give. What? Where are you going? Some. You said what? Yesterday some Baba from Govardhan somewhere. What?
He's only but not big.
Yeah, ISKCON only. So ISKCON means yeah, finish. It's gone.
He's Guru.
He's Guru. Oh, see? So go and get revealed from him. Go. Understand? So you have to know this is Siddhanta. Is what? How things work, you must understand thoroughly. Understand? You're not just simply whimsically Krishna will just simply give up. Why? Because you are his grandfather or what? Hello? You understand? Have to go to a pure. Anybody else is not representing or disobeying it, then he has no potency. He has no. Understand? They cannot reveal this thing. You follow, you understand this point? Therefore it says here, what is that? Where is that? Vaishnava Mukad Girnam? I thought you were taking it out. You don't know where? Hello, come on. So many places. Even in 24,330.
839 purpose.
So many places. Check it out quick. Prabhu, quickly finish this. I'm got to talk some more. Not fast enough. Correct. One should not hear anything about Krishna from a non-Vaishnava. Milk touched by the lips of serpent is poisonous effect. Similarly, talks about Krishna given by non-Vaishnava are also poisonous. Prabhu, how you can say like that? They are also Vaishnava, they are the parampara, guru, correct? How why you because your eyes came, you saying this? You're very partial. Huh? 11. Huh? 11:29. Purport. First purport. First line. Okay, go up. The Shruti and Smriti literatures are to be understood as my injunction. And one who violates such code is to be understood as violating my will and thus opposing me. Although such person may claim to be my devotee, he is not actually a Vaishnava. Hello? You understand this? Huh? So if anyone who is violating Prabhupada's order, huh? Violating? Yes?
Yes.
Considered a Vaishnava? You can go and hear. So and so Swami's what? What? Can? Hello? Krishna called them what? You understand? So you can hear, but it is milk touched by the lips of a. It will not be potent. You understand? You have to know all these things. And you have to be convinced. You have to be. Huh? You understand? Huh? Otherwise you will not make advance. You will not what? It will be like this now that verse. All those ordinary people, they think the Lord is ordinary. The Lord is what? That's why Krishna says, Abhajanante ma muddha. Fools. They think I am a what? Especially all Indian. Krishna is like a playboy. Yeah? They put him on the wedding card. Because he's a playboy, no? Yeah? Yes or no? See how they have what? Taken him as an ordinary person. Understand? And he says again in the Shastra, 9:12, purport. Anyone who thinks and sees such a person, he should go and jump into the Ganga with his clothes on. Do you know that? What to speak about hearing is nonsense. By seeing him, you should run and take bath immediately. Hello? Huh? Your house is near Ganga? Very far. Take bus, take car, go. You see here, hello, where you?
One considers the body.
Hello, you go to where I asked you to do. Good. One who consider, okay, read. I think when he read, does it go inside here? Right.
One who considers the body of Krishna to be material should be driven out from all rituals and activities of the Shruti and Smriti. And if one by chance sees his face, one should at once take bath in the Ganges to rid himself of infection.
Not only you cannot hear, you must quickly go take bath. No, you need more than that. With the cloth on. You understand? You think that you simply can go and do whatever you like? You can hear anybody? Yes? Can. What? Again, give, huh? What? H can. This H can. What? Can. We have to know what to do, what not to do. Understand? You simply do anything you like. Hey? Problem? Yes? Yes or not? You take poison, what will happen?
Die.
You won't die. Why? Because you were? Are you scared? What? See, careful, I tell you. It's not that we are just telling you, no, you don't go there, you don't go. We're telling you why you don't do this. Because poison? If you offend Prabhupada, isn't that an offense? Isn't that a poison? Then how you can say they also doing good, this also doing? Cannot. Who's doing good? Hello? This class you must send everywhere. Understand or not? Is it clear? Eh? Who is actually pushing the movement? Who? Prabhupada. Prabhupada books, Prabhupada words, everything is Prabhupada. Huh? Correct? And then you what? What do you do? You say you are better than Prabhupada. Can? So when we offend Prabhupada, then everything is finished. Everything is done. So although Krishna's pastimes are so powerful, it can deliver you, but the medium in which it comes matters. Understand? You cannot just go and read Krishna pastime like that directly. Yeah, they're teaching. So many guys are teaching about Krishna Lila, children, everything. But they're not becoming devotees. The conclusion is that by hearing, then you get what? Attraction for the Sanvata Swagata Krishna Punya Sravana Kirtana Hridaya Antasto Abadrani. All these dirty things in the heart. What is this dirty thing in the heart? What? One is all lust, anger, greed, envy, illusion, and craziness, madness. These are the 6 anarthas that have to go. You follow? Are you understanding? Huh? So this is where you get, if you hear, you get the taste for hearing, then all this Hridaya Abhadrani Antasto Shuhet Satam. You understand? Unless you are a well-wishing devotee, then the Lord will help you. And that first thing to help is to get to hear. Correct? And you get attracted to hear means how to get attracted? You must have got to listen from what? That was Shru, I showed the word Shru Dana. Huh? I showed that word yesterday. Yeah? You see? That you have to learn how to serve the devotee. That's why just now, hearing from the pure devotee. Huh? This thing get revealed. How to go to the pure devotee? You have to serve. Huh? Read.
O twice born sages, by serving those devotees who are completely freed from all vice, great service is done. And by such service, one gains affinity for hearing the messages of Vasudeva.
This great devotee who are completely free from what?
All vice.
84 years old falling down. What? Brahmachari, sannyas, and then grahastha. What? Pure devotee. Yeah? Hello? Oh, he said, no. I have missed one ashram, Prabhu. I went straight to sannyas. I'm coming back to do the other experience before my whole thing get complete. Is it? Hello? What? Nonsense. You understand? Because he's not free from such service, vices, then he is not qualified. It says here, what it says? By serving those devotees who are completely free, not just free, completely. What does completely free mean? Huh? They don't even have a tint of contamination in the heart. Great service is done. What is that great service? By doing such service, what is that great service? What is that? One gains an affinity for hearing the message of God. That is the greatest, what? Sadhu what? Asirvad. Their blessing. Their what? That you get the what? Vasudeve. You see that Sanskrit. Vasudeve sada ruchi. Vasudeve kata ruchi. Vasudeva Katha means what?
Pastimes of Sri Vasudeva.
Vasudeva Katha means what?
Quality pastimes of Vasudeva.
That's why Krishna came to do this pastime, correct? So that you will get and that also you must serve them. I already explained what is the consequence. You get free from material existence, you go home back to the future. See how all flows. Are you understanding? It's not whimsical. Krishna does not do things what? Whimsically. No. That's why it's so important that his activities are very, very glorious. So therefore, our job is to what? Get attracted to hearing his pastime. How to do that? You hear from the devotee. Yes? Yes? You understand now? Clear? Going to breakfast? Not yet. Not yet. Anyway, I think I've made my points clear. Of course, I can go on, but I want to be sure that you understand what I say. You following? This is why associating with the Lord is so important. Because the Lord's activities and the Lord are non-different. Nama Chintamani Krishna Chaitanya Rasa Vigraha 17133. Just Sanskrit chant.
Nama Chintamani Krishna Chaitanya Rasa Vigraha Purna Shuddho Nitya Mukto Abhinnatva Nama Namino. The holy name of Krishna is transcendental blissful. It bestows all spiritual benedictions, for it is Krishna himself, the reservoir of all pleasure. Krishna's name is complete and it is the form of all transcendental mellows. It is not a material name under any condition, and it is no less powerful than Krishna himself. Since Krishna's name is not contaminated by the material qualities, there is no question of its being involved with Maya. Krishna's name is always liberated and spiritual. It is never conditioned by the laws of material nature. This is because the name of Krishna and Krishna himself are identical.
So here's a very important point. Now we understand that we have to hear about Krishna's pastimes and all that. Correct? So how to get attracted, we also understand by serving the pure devotee, hearing the pure devotee. Yes? Yes or not? So the point is that here we have been taught how to do devotional service. Bhaktya mam abhijanante. Yes, we are taught to do. Correct? So by what is the basis of this devotional service? Saving the spiritual. Can you go to 6162 23? Can you go to the Sanskrit? No, not the 6323. Yeah. Can you see the Sanskrit?
Namocharana Mahatmyam Hare
22. When you go to 22.
Sorry?
Go to 22.
22.
Just one verse up,
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see the Sanskrit. Yeah. Can you read this?
Etavaneva lokesmin sam dharma parasmrita bhakti yogo Bhagavati Tannama Grahanadivihi.
See the word here, Bhakti Yogo Bhagavati Tannama Grahana Dibir. Correct? Do you understand this now? We'll explain. Go.
Devotional service, beginning with the chanting of the holy name of the Lord, is the ultimate religious principle for the living entity in human society.
So, just now we said, Krishna said what? Bhakti Mam Abhijanante. Yeah? So what is this Bhakti Mam Abhijanante? What is that? What is that? What is this Bhakti Mam Abhijanante? Hello, Sanskrit. Huh? Bhakti Yogo Bhagavati Tannama Granahadibi. That means when Krishna says you do this, you only by bhakti you can come to me. So the bhakti means to chant the holy name of the Lord. That's the beginning. Understand? That's why I say Ataha Sri Krishna Nama Di. Beginning with the what? Nama Adi. So Nam Adi, can you just go to the purport of this one? No. After chanting, hello. After chanting the holy name of the Lord and dancing in ecstasy, one gradually sees the form of the Lord, the pastimes of the Lord, and the transcendental qualities of the Lord. In this way, one fully understands the situation of the personality of God. One thing after the we just tell you pastime. You have to hear. Oh, okay. I'll just go today, tomorrow, read Krishna book day and night. Yeah, I didn't say no. But the process is to what? What happened? The process is to? Yes. This is what's happening. People, they join Hare Krishna and tomorrow they want to dance with the gopis. What? Prabhu, last night Krishna came to my dream and he pulled my sari. Huh? What? Yeah. Hello? You understand? So you have to know, there's a system. First you have to get attracted, correct? The process is that you must start through the help of the pure devotee. Start what? Chanting Hare Krishna. And when you do that, then stage by stage, you will dance in ecstasy. And then what? Then you gradually see the form of the Lord. Then you know his pastimes. Then you know what? Qualities. 64 qualities. Yes. One thing after another thing after another thing. That is how it goes. It is not just some whimsical program, Prabhu, that I joined yesterday. Today I am Paramahamsa already. I'm dancing with Krishna, talking with Krishna, everything. Yeah. It says the word here gradually. What is that? Understand? You see another word. 8229. Madhya. What happened? Huh? Oh, you understand? Huh? What? I'm Bangla, Prabhu. I know everything. Oriya. Bangla, Oriya. Krishna is inside Prabhu. You see? Krishna is here. Correct? Hello? Understand this? After thinking of Radha and Krishna and their pastime for a long time. Hello? What is that? What? 1 day. Long time? What? 1 day. 1 hour. What? He is what? Rajasthani. Oh, Krishna is dancing there, no? The flute. Huh? Understand, after thinking of Radha and Krishna and their pastime for a long time, and after getting completely free from mental contamination, one is then transferred to the spiritual world. There the devotee attains an opportunity to serve Radha and Krishna as one of the gopis. You understand now? It is not some kind of a what? Sahajya. Some kind of sahajya. It requires a lot of what? Surrender, patience, determination. Utsaha, Nishchayan, Daryat. Correct? Huh? Prabhu, I'm chanting for so many years, Prabhu. Now I'm Paramahamsa. You follow. Krishna consciousness is not some joke, you know. You think that Krishna is what? Krishna is your property. See the amount of surrender you have to go through. Correct? That's why pastimes of the Lord, to get attracted, to really understand. Just like here, we come and see the Lord. After you go out, what dress is it? Prabhu, I forgot. Correct? What is he? Hey, you brought the whole packet now. Hello, you just bring one packet now. Why bring the whole thing? Hello. So you try to understand how you can advance spiritually. Spiritual life is based on what? Adau. Adau Siddha means what? To hear, so that your faith will. Then sadhu sangha, bhajana kriya, anartha nirvritti. Yes? And then nishta, ruchi, taste, ashakta, attraction to the form of the Lord, and then bhava, and then prema. So it is a process. So therefore, the Lord does these activities in this way to attract the conditioned souls, take them back home, back to God. So you all are fortunate that you have got a pure devotee as your spiritual master. Yes? Correct? And you have got his books and so many things. Yes? And by his mercy you can go read the pastime and understand. Yes? Correct? So take advantage. Become a little serious and you become successful. So I think I've explained it clearly for you that because if I just say you understand pastime and you go home just like Janma Karma Cham, oh, I just know only this, okay? Correct? But the process, that has to happen. And you cannot make advancement unless you are, what? In the process. Yes? Okay, any other question? Yes.
So first question that verse which we just showed that after getting a spiritual master who is compared from all vices, serving him, we get the chance of hearing from Vasudeva pastime. So basically, like, is it that when we go to that, whenever to that kind of person who is completely free from all vices, so we get a chance of hearing, or after ending service, then we get a chance of hearing from Vasudeva?
What?
My question, basically, my question is that if we go to peer devotee, who is completely free from all vices, so is that only after after going to him, after hearing from him, we get the chance of basically we get reveal the pastime of Vasudeva, or after serving him, we get chance of hearing Vasudeva?
Simply this, you go to him, you associate with him, you hear, he will connect you, initiation, correct? And when you get connected, he tell you what to do, correct? And you do that. You understand or not? You go to him and you surrender, submissively inquire, and you serve. Automatically everything comes.
So there, for example, those who are outside, those who are outside, not in temple full time like us. So for them, it's difficult to do all the service, all this.
That's why we send you on book distribution. Why we sending you on book distribution? Because you help. You give them the book, they read, correct? And they come to you. And then you bring the Guru, correct? And this is how it goes.
What do you mean if for a person that
Huh?
was not possible?
Why not possible? That is not your business. Who come to Krishna or not is the duty of who? Krishna himself. You understand? Is it whose duty? Every soul is under whose authority? So who is coming, who is going? You plan now. Prabhu, this year I will be sitting at this what? This Pondicherry. You plan now. Who plan? Who make arrangement? You understand? That is all Krishna's. That's why it says that if you can get a pure devotee, you have to thank your stars. It's like winning the jackpot. Winning the what? To meet a pure devotee. It is a very, very rare chance. Hello, what's the verse for that? No. No. 11 to 29 and 30.
देवो देहिनां क्षणभङ्गुरः तत्रापि दुर्लभं वन्दे वैकुण्ठप्रियदर्शनम्. For the conditioned souls, the human body is most difficult to achieve and can be lost at any moment. But I think that even those who have achieved human life rarely gain the association of pure devotees who are dear to the Lord of Vaikuntha.
Next verse.
अतः आत्यन्तिकं क्षेमं पृच्छामो भवतो नघ संसारेऽस्मिन् क्षणार्धोऽपि सत्सङ्गः सेवधिर्नृणाम्. Therefore, O completely sinless ones, I ask you to kindly tell me what the supreme good is. After all, even half a moment's association with pure devotees within this world of birth and death is a priceless treasure for any man.
Yeah? You understand? So if you have, is Prabhupada a pure devotee, free from all vices? No. ISKCON Guru are. Who? HKM. HKM say Prabhupada, right? Yes. Understand? When you go to Prabhupada, then yes. But you can go Prabhupada that way, correct? Can I? Tomorrow you buy one booty of Lloyd Prabhupada in the Lloyd Bazaar. Huh? And then you put, and then, okay, ready. You have to go through his system. Yes. And you go through his system, connected, correct? And then, yes. Cannot do it independently. That's not possible. You understand? That's why here translation must be free from all vices. What are the vices, huh? What are the vices? What is the vices? You don't know. Vice, what is vice? meat eating, illicit sex, gambling, and these are the four. You understand? So he must be free from this completely. Yes, that means a pure devotee. That means what?
What is feeling vices?
Huh?
What is feeling vices?
Vices? Vices. English language is very good, you know. Vice also means the vice that you put in the bench and you clamp the thing.
WIS is also wise.
That is another vice. So you understand? So you have to know and what to speak. If that person has got vices and if he acts in that way, he cannot give you Krishna because Krishna won't manifest in his heart. You know where's that verse for that one? Huh? Don't know. 10:87:39.
Members of the renounced order who fail to uproot the last traces of material desire in their hearts remain impure, and thus you do not allow them to understand you. Although you are present within their hearts, for them you are like a jewel worn down the neck of a man who has totally forgotten it is there. O Lord, those who practice yoga only for self-gratification must suffer punishment both in this life and the next. From death, you will not release them, and from you, whose kingdom they cannot reach.
See that? This is the result of people who have got. Why? Can you go and catch their tail? Where you will go? Huh? Yeah? Understand? Hello? Have you seen this verse before? You never seen that? Wow. You were staying with HKM for how long? Huh? What?
5 years.
You only saw one verse about what? Akshaya Patra. That's all. What? Hello, Bengali. Try to understand. This is Shastra. Yes. So don't make the mistake. Don't what? If you are with Guru all the time means you must get enlightenment. Correct? You simply go to Guru and learn nothing, then what you are doing? What? Eating, sleeping. And Bhaktisiddhanta used to call them what? Dandavat disciples. Always paying what? Dandavat Prabhu, Dandavat. That's all. Not learn anything? Huh? Yes. And how you can advance to the second class. And if you don't learn, you cannot advance, then fall down. Huh? Fall down. Third class devotee is what? Always whimsical. What? Fall down. Go home. Huh? What? This is not good, Prabhu. I will go. Third class. You understand? Understand? That's why second class and first class, they're fixed. But third class, you follow? Dangerous. So please, don't make the mistake. Is it clear? Clear your question?
That verse you showed, right? That chanting of the holy name is the beginning. So what does it mean? That chanting of holy name beginning is like, is it not the ultimate thing or beginning? Is it not the ultimate thing or after that so many things?
Nam Adi. Nam Adi. Adi means what? There's so many other things. Like Kama Dinam. Kama Adi. Kama, Krodha, Adi. Understand? So chanting is what? Chanting, hearing, remembering. So many things. Especially Prabhupada broke down this now, correct? You dance in ecstasy, then you relish the form first. Correct? After you get attracted to the form, then what? His past, no, his what? His pastimes, and then his transcendental qualities, huh? Like this, and then his Pentas, what? What is that? All his devotees. Prabhupada writes many times. Name, form, pastimes. Another words are PAS, Pentas, paraphernalia. Para? So you see, paraphernalia means what? Is devotee, so many things. Actually, you cannot go to the Lord without going through His. You follow? So that's why we go through His devotee. And He, devotee, will lead you. But the spiritual master is in two categories. Huh? Yeah. Can you go? 11, 17, 27. Huh? You go to the purport right below. Okay, purport right below, go down below, completely below. Some more down. Go down some more. Okay. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur and other unalloyed Vaishnavas, spiritual master is always considered to be either one of the confidential associate of Srimati Radharani or a manifested representative of Srila Nityananda Prabhu. Two categories. One is in the cowherd boy category and the other one is in the Srimati Radharani Gopal's category. So spiritual master is in these two. You understand? Understand? So that is how we are surrendering through Him, right? To Him by His mercy, going to. Not that you start thinking, imagining what?
So, like, what does it mean? What does it mean that my spiritual master belongs to Nitan, somebody's spiritual master belongs to Radharani? So, like, what does it mean that we will go to think of that position?
That means they are confidential servants.
The division of confidence.
In that line. Their Leela is in there. So you are going, just like we sing, Mahaprabhu, what? Sri Radha, what is that line? What is that line there? What is that line? Sri Radha Madhava. He is confidentially serving Radha and Krishna. Is it not? Why you sing this every day? You don't know what you're singing for fun. Quickly finish and go lah. Wasting time this Mangalarti. What? Is it? I mean you don't know what you're singing. What? You're praising the spiritual master who is having what? Intimate pastime with her by helping Srimati Radharani. Yes? Yes? Or he can be also a coward boy, Nityananda. See? Two lines. Is it clear? Anything else? You have a question?
How do we advance more? How do we get to the we are
What again?
How do we advance? How do we advance more? How
Take the broom and beat our head 100 times morning and beat again 100 times the evening, and then go to sleep. I'm just repeating what Bhakti Siddhanta said. Because the problem is the mind. Yes. So if you cannot control your mind, then you're going to have a big problem. That's why we have to take shelter of the devotees. Otherwise, how to advance? Because as we go, we always associate with our mind. And that, because we don't know Shastra, correct? So, talking to the mind. When japa time, what you doing? Huh? The mouth is just rattling Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. But then you are talking with the. You understand? This is the problem. Yes. Then you have. That's why I say you hear the holy name. You hear Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. And then by doing hearing, then and yes, you get attracted stage by stage. That's why nama. The only way to control the mind is by chanting the holy name of the Lord. That's why very important, chanting together, chanting attentively, all this plays a part. And when you get chanting nicely, then the Lord form will manifest, the what? Pastime, what? Everything will come one after the other. Yes? Yes. So you got a good broomstick? Think. Yes? So the best way is to always consult. That's why they say one of the best ways to reveal you reveal your mind, then finish the mind. That is safeguard for us. But if you don't, then the mind will do a lot of damage to you. Correct? Right? Protection. Prabhu, my mind is telling me to do this thing. What shall I do? Wow, Prabhu, you're crazy. Why you can do like this? Not good. Correct? You follow? That's why we have to always stay in the association of devotee means who are? Someone who is what? Advanced. Someone is what? Advanced. Not you stay with someone. Huh? Someone same camp. Huh? And dangerous. You know what happened? You don't do it. Dangerous. Because from when you associate with people who are not advanced, they will talk on the bodily plane. And when you're in the body plane, then you are differentiating. He's my enemy, he's my friend. I like him, I don't like him. Correct? That's how the mind talks. Yes or not? So that's why it's very dangerous. And you associate with advanced devotees, then always advising you based on Shastra, quoting, explaining. I think I did that last night. Wasn't good? Clear? Main thing is that when you associate with advanced devotee, you are free from all doubts and you are very clear about your actions. Yes? Same thing, Arjuna was in doubt. He went to his Krishna, correct? Yes? It's the same principle. Because the mind, can you take out this verse? 11, 13, I think is 33. I don't know, I can break my fast now. I have to break my fast. Maybe just bring one rice for me. One rice. Can you read this word?
You should consider how, by the influence of my illusory energy, these three states of the mind, caused by the modes of nature, have been artificially imagined to exist in me. Having definitely ascertained the truth of the soul, you should utilize the sharpened sword of knowledge, acquired by logical reflection, and from the instructions of sages and Vedic literatures, to completely cut off the false ego, which is a breeding ground of all doubts. All of you should then worship me, who am situated within the heart.
See that point here? When you are identifying with the false ego, when you're identifying with the, what is that? That to completely cut off, up. Completely cut off the false ego, which is the breeding ground of all doubts. You know what that means? Right? We are all thinking, moment you come down to the bodily platform, then it is what? Ahankar. Correct? And when you are in Ahankar, it is the breeding ground of all. This is Shastra. And when you get all doubts, then what happens? Huh? What happens? You get all doubts? 440. This is what happens. For the doubting soul, there is happiness neither in this world nor in the next. Finish. What? So, in order to cut the false ego, you must hear from the Vedic literature, the sages, devotee, spiritual master, to completely cut off this Ahankar platform. You understand now how everything is connected? So dangerous. That's why we don't. The Chaitanya Mahaprabhu warned. What is that? What is the duty of a Vaishnava? Huh? What is this? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. What is it? Asat Sanga Tyak E Vaishnav Achar. And what is this Asat Sanga? Stri Sangi. Huh? Asadu Krishna Abhakta Ar. Two lines. Asat Sanga. We qualify Asat Sanga as Stri Sangi and one who is not a Krishna devotee. These are dangerous. I already explained how you become not a Krishna devotee. I already explained earlier in the class, correct? Right? So you see how this is very important. Then you're safe. Then you what? You try to go into all this nonsense, gossiping, this thing, that thing, then what? Gramya Katha. What is that? Then finish. Then what? Don't make mistakes, Prabhu. You know what you are doing, what's going to happen. And your mind is influenced, bewildered. What happened? One who is bewildered, the next thing is what? Fall down. Goes. Because when you get bewildered, you get attracted to atheistic views. Can you go? 9:12. Huh? I think tomorrow I won't give a class now. Why doing a class? It goes on so long.
Those who are thus bewildered,
See that? You see this verse, huh?
attracted by demonic and atheistic views. In their deluded condition, their hopes for liberation, their fruitive activities, and their culture of knowledge are all defeated.
So when you're bewildered, you will be attracted by demonic and
atheistic views.
I mean you cannot think right. You cannot. See how dangerous it is to just little bit finish. So don't think Krishna consciousness it's a walkover. Is a what? You got Krishna in the what? Pocket. Hello. Understand? Yeah, mess around. Krishna is Prabhu. That's why how to make advancement? These are all the guidelines. Correct? Best thing is to always stay in the association of devotees means advanced devotees. Not some what? What? Gossipers. What? Fault finders. What? No, Prabhu, we are all fault finders. We want to, constructive criticism. Yeah? Yes. Dangerous. Is what? Don't do it. Huh? Don't do it. And you're pitfall. Yes? So be careful. So the best way is to always engage in the service of the Lord, take proper direction, and be peaceful. And preach. And you have no problem. You try to go out of that, no, then there are many, many problems. Speculation. I showed you already, right? Ahankar, I know better. Then breeding ground of all. I don't know this movement. I don't know ISK. I think this is a useless wasteman. Doubting already. Correct? So what happened? Is it not? The Shastra also said that. Yeah, you remember? 11:13 what? 11:13 33. Yes. So only way to completely cut it is what? By hearing the scripture, associating with the devotee, of course, mainly a spiritual master. These are all guidelines, I'm not inventing this for you, This is all what? Because we are living with this mind which has tricked us for billions and billions and billions of lifetime, And this is the same mind, It's not another mind, You follow? Huh? And we have so much confidence with it. Correct? And it's cheating us. That's why the whole Vedic system, the whole Shastra, never give any importance to the mind. Never? No. In fact, we don't say, I think so. Shastra never says that. Why? Because the mind is the cause. Can you go 5, 6, 5, I think. Mind is the cause of all this nonsense, Prabhu. See?
The mind is the root cause of lust, anger, pride, greed, lamentation, illusion, and fear. Combined, these constitute bondage to fruitive activity. What learned man would put faith in the mind?
Yeah? You understand? And we all are putting faith in the mind. Ironically, is it not? That's why I said, Bhaktisiddhanta said, correct? Yes? First, learn how to distrust the mind. That is the first step in spiritual. Don't agree with mind. If you can do that, you're success. But it's very difficult. That's why the chanting is so important. That's why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, Darpanam Marjanam, why you chant in the morning? What is that? Shastaka, first prayer. What is the meaning? To clean the... That's very important. You don't clean your mind, you cannot. Yes? Where you went? Catering. No? Anyway, this is recorded, you can always hear. Yes? Alright. Anything else? Questioner? No question. You don't know head and tail. Question? No question? Okay. Any question? No question? Alright, we stop here then. Thank you very much. Grantaraj Srimad Bhagavatam ki, Prabhupada ki, Gaur Premanand.